together, these are my top 5 series films. Series films being films which made over 3 of the same kind of film. So they usually have the same title followed by 1, 2 and 3, or they might have a different name depending on how cocky the makers think they are. Starting with 5 then. Number 5 would be Lion King. Lion King. I've just found a Lion King film. It happens to be my favourite Lion King, but you know. This is my second favourite Disney. My first being what's it called? Beauty and the Beast. My first being Beauty and the Beast, but Lion King is definitely up there. It's a really nice movie, isn't it? Just a little heartwarming movie by Disney, so it's going to have a nice happy ending. Yeah, good for the whole family, really, isn't it? It's one of them films that you just can't not watch when you're little. I don't know, I really enjoyed them. 4 being Pirates of the Caribbean. As you can see, yeah. I happen to have picked up At World's End, which is my favourite Pirates of the Caribbean, so we're on a roll. Yeah, can get a little dark in places, you know, it is rated 12, so yeah, got a bit of violence in it. If you're a romantic comedy type of person, then probably not for you, or it might be, but it wouldn't be your favourite, let's put it that way. But a good film, good series of films. It is dragging on a little bit now. This is their third one that I've made, I think. It is dragging on slightly now. But I hear they're planning on making another one. So, of course I'll watch that. But yeah. Number 3. Harry Potter. Yeah. Again, got a lot of action in that. This one just happens to be the Order of the Phoenix. I don't really like this one. My favourite is either number 2 or number 3. If you know Harry Potter, it's either the one with the snake in it, the big snake, or the one where all the other schools come and like try wizard tournament and that thing. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you'll know what I'm on about. If you're not, you don't know what I'm on about. But yeah, that's number 3. I think that's quite a good film. However, I think the Harry Potter films would be better if there was a little bit more romance in it. I hate to be so cheesy, but move the story along a little bit, okay? If you're gonna make a little bit of romantic tension between Ron and Hermione, you need to move it forward every movie, not just keep it the same. That's my view anyway. That would make it a whole lot better, but yeah. That's number 3. Number 2, sorry, going backwards. Number 2 is Lord of the Rings. Yeah. Not one of my most favourite films, has to be said. Never read a book of Lord of the Rings. I tend to only watch Lord of the Rings when I'm ill. No idea why that is. But it's not my most favourite films. The orcs do tend to creep me out, so I can't watch it at night very well. Yeah, very actiony. Quite a bit of storyline, but tends to be more fighting than anything, in my eyes. Yeah, not my most favourite films. My mum tends to love. My mum loves Lord of the Rings. Yeah, well, it's one of those films that you have to be a certain type of person to like Lord of the Rings. It doesn't appeal to everyone. That's only my opinion. But yeah, that's number 2 because it is such a good series of films. You know, if you're off for a whole day and you're feeling crap, laying there and watching Lord of the Rings 1 to the end often passes the time quite well and distracts you quite a lot. Yeah, wouldn't recommend it if you're feeling sick, or just skip all the orc parts if you're doing that. So yeah. Number 1. What other series films? This could only be number 1. I mean, you cannot have any other series film other than this as number 1. You just can't. And it is, of course, Star Wars. You just can't have anything else, really. You just can't. this is the top series film of all time. Of all time. And I don't think there will ever be a better series film other than Star Wars. I mean, it has something for everyone, doesn't it? Has a romance, has a love story in there, got some action, got some violence, got a dark side, got a good side. Good always prevails. I mean, it's good for everyone, really, isn't it? There's tragedy in it, happiness. I mean, there's something for everyone. And you know, it has an alien in it. It's from a foreign planet. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't love this film? This isn't my favourite. I've just picked up Revenge of the Sith, which is number 3. This isn't my favourite. Number 2 is my favourite. Number 3 tends to make me a little depressed. You know, when you've grown up with Star Wars, and you've thought, oh, Anakin's such a little sweet boy, he's grown up, found the love of his life, and then he turns into Darth Vader, does tend to disappoint you a little bit. In your mind you're thinking, oh, he won't really do it, and he does, of course, and yeah, but it is number 1. You can't get a better one. It has every single thing in it that you could possibly want. You can't get better. Personally, I would have loved it if they'd actually made them in order. However, yeah, Hayden Christian, brilliant. Is it Christensen or Christian? I don't know, but he's fit anyway, so who really cares? No one. Yeah, go Star Wars. Okay, that's my top 5. I hope this has been a little bit of helpful to you. If you're ever feeling ill or just wanted to have a movie day, I hope this was helpful. Yeah, bye.